Clemens Binder. I work as a researcher at the Austrian Institute for International Affairs in Vienna, and I'm focusing especially on the intersection between technology and international relations. So I think the biggest change for data sciences and policy will be that policy and government agencies will need to cope with larger amounts of data. So I think that big data is probably the ascending issue within data sciences and policy, and there are numerous examples where big data has been used in order to improve policy processes, for example in law enforcement, when you think of predictive policing. So I think that trying to predict happenings based on data analysis will be one of the major policy changes. I see drones as augmenting data collection, especially as a complement to satellite technology. So satellites have been useful in delivering imagery intelligence for years and decades. The drones now provide more flexibility, and they are able to operate in areas where satellites are not able to operate, for example in the polar area, which is also an increasing area of conflict. So I think it's augmenting, and I think that the data amount is going to increase through the usage of drones. I think though that states are trying to improve the surveillance technologies, and especially counter-drone technologies will rise as the rise of the commercial drones might play into the hands of violent non-state actors. So we see in Mexico that drones have been used for drug trafficking already. ISIS have used drones, Hezbollah has used drones, so there will be bigger research in counter-drones than in drones, I think. I think it's up and coming. I think there has not been done any research, or not sufficient research so far, and I think that given the nature of drones, that they can develop that quickly, and looking at the development of drones within the last 15 years, that it's quite difficult to establish a functioning counter-drone technology. I would like to see that drones stop being perceived as killing machines, and that their usefulness for surveillance, for deliverance, for humanitarian aspects is highlighted more. And of course this would require that the drone strikes stop, other than they have increased especially under the Obama administration right now. So that I would like to see the discourse changing, because I think the problem with research on drones is still the discourse and not that there are limitations to research. Well, conferences like the Data for Policy are useful because people from different areas come together. So they hear computer scientists, economists, social scientists, international relations like me, and that augments the quality of the debate. So there is an exchange, an interdisciplinary exchange on how we can improve data mechanisms, data mining, for example, and analytics, but also which policy areas are affected by that. So I think it's a very useful exchange of thoughts.